let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. That's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion, let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. It's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion, yeah. I've been in the lab, so I'm not one you see around. Thinking about my goals, so I'm not fun to be around. Now I want the whole field, ain't no bush to beat around. I take it to the sky, so I don't ever see the ground. Wild card by, you can say I'm in the hunt now. Living out my fantasy, they love it when I touch down. Flyer than a plane or a pelican, I'm up now. Money, true holiday, I'm playing for the Bucks now. I'm out in BK, Steve Nash. I don't see much, man, I only see cash. You can't be mad, you need to relax. And my favorite drug is hustle, I'm about to relapse. I'm getting all this money just from making these apps. Hope they take care of my hood when I'm paying each tax. I'm managing my waist, so they saying he's trash. But they look me up on Google, they be keeping these tabs. Let's be real about it.
Chad Capital, what's good?
How you feel about it? I mean, I don't even really have a
Chad, what's good?
That's not a real problem.
Where y'all at with it?
Got it. I need $1 billion. Let's be real about it. I mean,
Come on, Chad. Let's just be real about it.
I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. It's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion. Yeah, my balls are infinite. My cars got tents in it.
Who up? Who first place right now, huh? Who's winning the game? Who's winning the game? Chad, who winning the game? Let me pull that up for us real quick. Let me pull that up for us, Twin. Let me pull that up for us, Chad. What's good? Who winning this thing? Let me go to my game. Leaderboard, leaderboards. What you mean? Wait, I don't see no, it don't show me the portfolio joints.
You should really check out their anatomy. I'm not lit on Twitter, but they gon' still be at me. They can't take
I can't see how our thing's doing.
Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean,
where I do that at?
Really have a real hobby.
It says y'all ain't got no changes.
And I still got it. I need $1 billion. Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really.
This is so off. What the heck? 13.5%. Hold on, let me say hi to chat. What's up, y'all? Hey, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Happy Monday, Shred Lords. What we got going on? I'm trying to see who's winning. I'm trying to see who's doing good. Hold on. My Norton protection has expired. Oh, shoot, ball. My antivirus is gone. What's happening, Shred Lords? How we doing? How we doing? What y'all got in the mix? Okay, hold on. Now that I think about it, I totally forgot to make my trades. Well, I'm last place. Or maybe I'm first, because y'all lost money. Anyway, who is this? The insider trader. You only spent $10,000 or $20,000. Wait, what is this? You only spent $20,000 or something? Hey, don't be scared, bro. Scared money don't make no money. Who else? EA Alberto. He ain't make no trades. You chalk, boy. You chalk. Tree Shredder, Goop King, that's me. I'm just being cautious. I'm holding cash. While y'all out here jumping into the markets in volatile times, I'm holding cash. Hold on. What about 3D printed tampons? Whoa. What the heck? James, ain't no way. Wait, first and foremost. Wait, chat. James spent all his money. James has spent all his money. And he bought ADT? This man's dumped all his money in an ADT? Oh my, hey, someone tell Greenback how to join. CJ the Shred Lord. See, this Shred Lord is doing good. What you got? Dang, CJ. Of course you bought Tesla. Of course you bought Tesla, CJ. I could have called it. And Bitcoin? Bro. His two largest positions are Bitcoin and Tesla. Why you buying Oh, he's up 1% on his Bitcoin. But TMDX is making some moves. What's this? Oh, he got biotech. This is so funny. CJ's portfolio directly reflects his points of views on the markets too. Hey, chat, what y'all sipping on tonight? Hey, chat, what y'all sipping on tonight? I'm drinking my hustle juice. Yeah, we sipping on that hustle juice, chat. JK, it's apple juice. It's just apple juice, chat. It's just apple juice. What's Saya? You see, he ain't never mentioned no Saya to. Hey, chat, I love this because it's a forcing mechanism. You know what I'm saying? It's a forcing mechanism for us to see where the Shred Lords really invest. They be out here coming in the chat talking all these ideas. Boom, boom, boom. I like this. I like that. I like that. We gonna see where they put their money at. Now now CJ tried to gatekeep Saya to us. Yeah, we found it now, CJ. We found it now, CJ. Ain't no getting away from it, CJ. We found it now. Hey, look. We got all your information in terms of your portfolio. Who else can we find? What kind of group y'all got? What they're doing? This person ain't doing nothing. What else? I need $1 billion and $1. They ain't make no trades. What else we got? What about not my average Florida man? They ain't making trades either. Hey, I guess we all holding cash, huh? What's this person doing? Kind of group this guy. Ooh! Who is this? Investor 367011194. You losing money, boy. What you buy? AMD and CoreWeave? Wait, how'd your portfolio say you losing money though? Why you down like that? Bro? Who that? Why you down like that? Wait, what? This thing seem glitched, don't it? Don't it seem glitched? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, this is just the stocks and ETF. We couldn't even see the options. Oh, wait, let me go back to CJ's then. Let's go to CJ's. CJ Shredlord. Let's click his options. Oh, he ain't got no options. CJ, you ain't got no options? CJ? Jack, don't be making no excuses, man. Don't be making no excuses, Jack. You either in the mix or out the mix, my man. If you ain't first, you last. Ricky Bobby, shake and bake, baby. Okay, who's Big Body Bands? Big Body Bands, remember I used to be Dusty. Big Body Bands spent all their money. And wow, they built a portfolio. Who is this? They got CrowdStrike. They got Chevron. They got Eli Lilly. Northrop Grumman. They got the NVIDIA. Super Micro Computer Inc. And y'all really like Tesla. Hey, chat, y'all really like Tesla. Why y'all like Tesla so much? James, you're starting to have influence. James, you're starting to have influence, bro. People are starting to hear your Tesla thesis. Hold on. Wait, someone going crazy. Who is this? Investor 337-33481. Who that is? And they bought all Rocket Lab. Who is this Shred Lord? What the heck? Who is this Shred Lord? He bought all Rocket Lab. What the heck? This is crazy. All right, CJ, James, y'all asking for all these edits. Y'all, hey, look, investing is investing, boys. Hear me out. Investing is investing, boys and girls. All right? You either got it or you don't, my guys. You either got a call on a name or you don't. It's either going to go up or down. This game simplifies the complex. It's either going to go up or down. Oh, wait. Saya does transport. Thank you for finally telling us. Thank you for ungatekeeping that amazing name. Oh, wait, James, you lost 12,000 trying to figure out how to sell? Oh, snap. Y'all know what I'm about to do? I'm about to put it all on one name and let it hold out for the rest of the duration of the competition. I'm about to show y'all the power of patient value investing. Y'all gonna be like, dang, who's this Chief Shred Lord Gooper? And I'm gonna be like, that's me. I'm leading the pack. I'm about to lead the pack. I'm sitting on cash right now. I'm just spectating. I'm seeing what kind of moves y'all making. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, y'all ever seen WWE? And in the WWE, there's like the Royal Rumble. Or what's the one where it's like everybody jump in the ring and together and start fighting? It's like one of them. But I'm sitting in the corner. I'm just spectating the talent. I'm seeing what everybody's doing. I'm seeing who getting pushed out first. I'm just seeing all that first. I'm seeing how y'all operate. I'm seeing how y'all move. And I'm gonna strategically make some plays every now and then. You know? I'm making some plays every now and then. Y'all, I ain't gonna say much. But y'all gonna feel that aura of me climbing the leaderboards. You know what I mean? Yeah, Gary, you're so funny, bro. Kenny's the leader of the Goop Troop. I like that. Goop Troop. Leader of the Goop Troop. Wait, this is cool, though. Okay, wait. I can edit some game settings right now. What do you guys want me to change? What do you want me to change? How do I do that, though? Okay, what is this market delay? Okay, so what y'all want me to update these to? Are all these accurate? I don't know how to do that, CJ. Wait, let me know if I don't know how to do that. Like, does it say it's like not possible when you try it? I don't even know what a freaking covered option is. I don't even know, bro. Plain English. You can't change after a start? Why not? It gives me an option. And I can save settings. Or should we just leave it as is? Wait, because everybody started. Everybody's deployed capital. If we change it now, it could give someone advantages. That's a good point. If we change it now, it might give people advantages. So we should probably leave it as is for this game, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's done is done. We got to learn how to adjust. So I'm canceling, y'all. I'm canceling the change. We can't change anything. Next round, though. Next round we can change. We're dealing with the market environment. We've inherited this market environment and these rules, and we gotta play by it, chat. I do too. No change in the rules. You know? Oh, wait, so CJ's thing can be done? Okay. You guys got to give me just like clear understanding of like what to click, because I don't know. I don't know what these settings are, and I don't even know what a covered option is. Hey, anyway, hold on. Hey, chat, how y'all doing? We ain't even say hi. What's up, chat? How the heck y'all doing, Shred Lords? Let's do a little roll call. How y'all feeling? Spam in the chat. 5 out of 5 if it was a W day. 1 out of 5 if it was a trash day. Hopefully I don't see no 1 out of 5s. But give me a number out of 5, y'all. Give you a little deets. Spread the deets. Just let me know how the heck y'all doing. I hope everybody literally all across the world, wherever you're tuning in from, had an immaculate day. You ate good. You moved your body. You got some steps in. Hopefully you saw some sun today. You connected with somebody that, you know, made you smile today. You ain't have as much stress. But if you did have stress, you handled it. You know what I'm saying? So catch me up. Spam 5s if it was a good day. Spam 1 if it was a day. You know, just give me a little bit of rankings. While I do my little roll call. James, sir, thank you for showing up early. Kendall, what's up, top dog? Kendall, which one's your name? In here, Kendall? Where you at in here? You put all your money into AMC? Kendall put all her money into AMC. What the heck? Okay, let's not open that. What's your name on there? Let's see what you got. Let's see your portfolio. And Kendall, I'm wishing you luck. I hope you do incredibly well in this competition with your AMC conviction. You're going against the grain, and that can either make you a great investor or a bad investor. I'm hoping that you're right. I'm hoping you're right, Kendall. I hope you are right. Garrett, my man, how we doing? James always out here plotting on my arrival time. 10:08. I showed up way earlier than 10:08. Chat, I'm only like 2 to 5 minutes delayed usually. There's a few outliers here and there, but usually only 2 to 5 minutes delayed. Hey, Greenback Jack, what's up, top dog? Shred Lord, how you doing? Get in the game, man. Make an Investopedia account. Go to join game and just search up Chat Capital. You're gonna find us. You're gonna find us. You're gonna find us, Jack back. My boy Richard, what up, top dog? Shred Lord, how you living, man? How you living? How you living? CJ is in the mix. Hope CJ is doing incredibly well with his covered options on Tesla. Hey, Dub, what up, top dog? How you doing, man? Happy Monday, brother. Hope you're having an incredible day, bro. Hope you're having literally an incredible day. What we got? Oh, Chat Capital's up today, y'all. Hey, portfolio doing numbers this week, y'all. We just got started, too. Did that answer your question, Greenback Jack? Hope it did, bro. Hope it did. Hope it did. The annual is based on if returns were the same every single day. This is ridiculous. How is it called Investopedia and they couldn't even get that right? This needs to be taken down. James out here trading in and out, man, collecting his profits. Jack, my man, catch me up, bro. How was your day, bro? Hope you out there doing incredibly well out there in Texas. Top dog shred Lord. Hope you're doing well in Texas. Hey, Hunter, what's up, young bull? Hunter, my man. Catch me up, broski. What's been up, dude? How you been? How you been? Hope you're doing well, young man. Hope you're staying focused, working hard, and staying healthy, my guy. Hope you're doing well, Hunter. Hunter, get in the game. Join that game. Anybody can join. You don't have to be adults to join. It's investment educational simulation. So you simulate having $100,000 portfolio, and you're able to see if you can beat the rest of the crew to see who can have the highest AUM at the end of 120 days. So get in the mix. Get in the mix. Can't sell options. What else? What else? That's my boy Garrett. That's my boy Garrett. CJ loves printing his Tesla options. CJ, you gonna make $1 billion off of Tesla. I can already tell. I can already tell. James, you know what's funny? You're laughing. You're sitting here laughing, James. Kendall might beat all of us with her AMC shares. Kendall might know something that not all of us know. Like, James, when was the last time you went to an AMC theater? It could be packed out right now. I also heard AMC is partnering with Apple and Formula One to start showing some Formula One races on Saturdays in the big theater. And I think they're pivoting to enterprise revenue, B2B. They're starting to allow people to book out the entire movie theater for birthday parties, corporate events, private showings. I'm not saying AMC is a buy. Definitely not saying that. But what I am saying is Kendall might be on to a thesis that we aren't on. Or Kendall could be the only one buying the shares and she's actually driving the value. That could be crazy. As Kendall put all her money into AMC, she was the one that moved the needle in the stock. You know what I'm saying? Who knows, though? When's the last time you guys been to a movie theater? Have you been to a movie theater in a minute? I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time. Last movie I saw in an actual movie theater. Like that last movie I actually saw in a movie theater? I don't know. Maybe last year. Like one. The Formula One movie. But I don't know. Garrett says, feeling like a crispy Lincoln build today, fresh out of the mint. Hey, I like that, top dog. I like that. My dog. A-Dub had a 5 out of 5. W. Greenback Jack, let me know if you have any issues joining it. You better get in the mix too, man. If y'all join late, people out here got returns already. As you can see, who made this trade? Somebody made it. Crazy plays here. Whoever this is, investor 337-33481. They put all their money in the Rocket Lab and they crushing it. So now we got to keep up. But this seems so wrong. How is it only one day of the competition? His portfolio's up 6,000. Oh no, y'all can't even see it. Like, how is it only one day into the competition? His portfolio's up 6,000 in total gain, but the total value is only $102,000. Meaning that they probably bought something, sold it, and didn't work out. And then wait, but I'm still confused. Like this right here, this don't add up. Their APIs are chalk. Let's see the trade history. Yeah, because it's the only thing that they bought. Oh, they didn't spend all of the 100,000. They only spent. They don't let you guys do partial shares. I don't know. Let's go to people's. I want to see people's trade history. Let's go back to their trade history, chat. I want to see what y'all actually be out here doing. And chat, we got some educational stuff to do today. We're gonna dive into optics and photonics. Let's check their trade history. All right, what we got? All right, he bought Tesla shares. He bought Tesla options. IBIT. What is XBI? I don't know what that is. What did he sell? You sell anything? Oh, but you were able to sell an option. You sold this option for a profit? Wait, you took $7 and turned it into you took 700 and turned it into 900 in the span of a day? Why didn't you make that 70,000 and turn it into 90,000? You're playing too small, CJ. You're playing too small. If you got conviction, bro, put the house on it. JK. Let's see. I want to see James's trades. Let's see what James has been doing. Okay. Dang. What? James, where'd you get the money to buy all this stuff? Hold on, James, did you hack the game? How did you have 100,000 into ADT, but then you had 50,000 into CADX? Where are you getting this money from, James? How'd you get this money? We're all supposed to have 100,000. James, did you hack it? Hey, CJ says, never had a bad day in my life. I love that. Once it falls under $1, it's cooked. What happens when it's $1? The new Avatar, Top Gun. Y'all know what I actually want to see? What's that new Pixar movie? I kind of want to see this. Hoppers. It just seems so funny. I'm trying to see Hoppers. What else is in the movies? Movie theater releases. Scream 7. They still have Scream movies coming out? What the heck? The Elvis Presley movie? You see, movies ain't popping like they used to. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these sound boring. These all sound kind of boring. Oh, snap. They got Peaky Blinders movie, though. I'll watch that. Y'all ever seen Peaky Blinders? Iron Lung. Yeah, the rest of these movies kind of suck. Peaky Blinders is an incredible movie. Peaky Blinders, not movie, a show. It's the Peaky fucking Blinders. We need a show like that for the Shred Lords. Hey, Reagan, my dude, top dog, Shred Lord, what up, mate? Oh, Peaky Blinders only showing on Netflix? Wait, so it's a movie? Wait, is it out now? Hold on. Is it LA right now? Like, what's... Oh, it comes out March 6th. This week, y'all. Hey, chat, it comes out this week. This is my first time hearing about it. I ain't never heard about it. I heard about Peaky Blinders, but I never heard that it was, like, out. It's about... Peaky Blinders is about, like, this, like, street gang. And, what are they, Irish? No, not really Irish. How would you describe them, guys? Peaky Blinders, they're, like... It's kind of like that. I don't want to call them Irish. Am I getting my Europeans mixed up? Are they Irish? They're not British. They gotta be Irish, right? Gypsies? Okay, Peaky Blinder. What are they? Here we go. Britain. Okay, they're in Britain though. It's in the 1919s. Returning soldiers, newly minted revolutions, and criminal gangs are fighting for survival in a nation rocked by economic upheaval. One of the most powerful gangs of the time is the Peaky Blinders, run by returning war hero Thomas Shelby and his family. It's like a family affair, the Peaky Blinders. But Thomas has bigger ambitions than just running the streets. When a crate of guns goes missing, he recognizes an opportunity to advance in the world because crime may pay, but legitimate businesses pay better. I told you guys, boring businesses works. This is what you need to be focused on, guys. Boring freaking businesses, guys. Told y'all. Thomas Shelby did. You have to also. And then, yeah, it's really good. I really love this. It's like one of my top 3 shows. It's actually like fantastic. So James, if you haven't seen it, I would recommend watching like all of it. Dude, it's like, I think they have like 3 or 4 seasons out. I recommend watching all of it. And Tom Hardy's in this. Bro, when Tom Hardy's clips, easily some of his best work. Bro, he's so freaking good. He's so freaking good in this. And it's so natural. It's so authentic. Bro. Yeah, Alfie. Yeah, Alfie's a dog, bro. You gotta respect him. You gotta respect him. We ain't gonna spoil nothing, but like Alfie's a dog. But then like Thomas Shelby, like the way how he just like that whole character has like aura. Wait, chat, can we watch a trailer of it? Let's actually watch the trailer of the first one together. We'll watch the trailer of it. Sorry, YouTube VODs. It's gonna have to be muted because I know they mute when I play stuff like this, but Season 1 trailer. It's really freaking good. It's really good. Here we go, chat. Watch this. Watch this.
Thomas, you're a bookmaker, a robber, a fighting man. You're not a fool. You sell those guns to anyone who has use for them. You will.
Discovery and Feta spot? That trailer kind of sucked. It wasn't that great of a trailer. But what I will say though, let's see if this is better. This might be better.
We're Peaky Blinders. We're not scared of coppers.
We will rid this city of his kind. Justice will be done.
Oh, okay, it's buffering. Anyway, I was like, why is the trailer kind of like mid? But then I thought about it. It came out 12 years ago. So it kind of makes sense. They didn't have that great of like cinematics and all of that when it came to like trailers and all that 12 years ago. So, all right, I'll let it pass on there. Anyway, boys, it's a good freaking show. It's a good freaking show. Top 3 easily for me. Wait, what are y'all top TV shows? What are your top TV shows? Hargo Ben, what up, top dog? How we doing? We're doing movies and web series reviews today. Yes, we do that every single day. That's all we do. We show up and we watch movies together here in Smart Money Moves. You guys like Succession? Succession, that's a... Wait, that's the... That's like with the rich family, right? And it's just like the drama with the rich family? Am I getting that right? Or is that... No. I think that is. Okay. Reagan says yeah. Okay, good. I was wondering. I was like, dang, that's like pretty interesting. You know what's crazy though, James? I've never finished Game of Thrones. I'm on the penultimate season of Game of Thrones, and I haven't watched the last one. I haven't seen any of the spinoffs or anything. But everybody tells me like the last one's like, you know? They tell me it's like nowhere as good as like the rest of the ones. But I think the Game of Thrones is like generationally, like once in a century type of show. Like I don't think Game of Thrones probably in my top 3 too, but I just don't think anything could like come close to the quality, the storytelling, how immersive the viewers were, of like Game of Thrones. What do y'all think? Like, do you guys think there's any other like similar show that might have any kind of aura or like dominance like Game of Thrones? What do y'all think? Honestly, I don't think so. Unless it's like an anime, like what's that one Eric told me? One Piece. I think like One Piece is another thing where it's just like One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Game of Thrones, maybe Breaking Bad. Like those kind of shows have like dominated television for like decades. Am I right? Let's see. Greatest TV shows of all time. They put Billions up here? That's definitely not one of the greatest TV shows of all time. Mr. Robot? Oh, Sopranos. Sopranos was good. Sopranos was really freaking good. Oh, they say Breaking Bad is the #1 TV show of all time. Planet Earth? That makes sense. Band of Brothers? I've never seen that. Chernobyl? The Wire? This is the wrong list. This stuff is kind of scam. Oh, Sopranos. Band of Brothers is really good. What's it on? HBO? Boom. Here we go. Rolling Stone. Rolling Stones. Top 100. They started me off at 100 instead of 1. Okay. Let's go here. Let's see what they got. Okay, so for #1, ooh, they say Sopranos. They say Sopranos is #1. Do you guys agree with that? Do you guys agree? Wait, you know, I've only seen Landman like 1 episode, and that was on a plane. I only saw Landman once, and it was on a plane. I only saw 1 episode of it. It was in Delta. It was on Delta's web TV platform or service. Sopranos, I think, is good. I think Sopranos is pretty good. Tulsa King? What's Tulsa King? Oh, The Simpsons. That kind of makes sense. Breaking Bad. You know, it's funny. I've never seen a full season of Breaking Bad. If I watch that, I'll probably get hooked. The Wire. I've seen a little bit of The Wire. Oh, Tulsa King is that the Sylvester. It's like when he breaks out of prison, he's like the new. He tries to get his aura. He tries to get his like his turf back or something like that. Is that what he's trying to do? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I seen my auntie was watching that. I was watching that one time with her. But The Wire, my mom used to love The Wire. We used to have The Wire on DVD back in my house. Oh, A-Dub. You can't touch me when it comes to K-dramas, bro. You can't touch me when it comes to K-dramas, A-Dub. I tell you this, my guy. I tell you this. My favorite y'all know about K-dramas? Y'all ever seen K-dramas? Y'all want to see good television, y'all gotta watch some K-dramas. Korean dramas are just undefeated. Especially their romance ones. hey, Shredlords. If y'all want a great little, y'all want a great little date night activity? Y'all want a good date night activity, Shredlords? Get some snacks. Get some good drinks, some sodas, some water, some juices. Invite your date over on a simple cordial, nothing, no ulterior motives, nothing. Just like, hey, come over, I want to have like a watch party. And you put on Crash Landing Onto You. Let me show y'all something. You put one of these. You watch one of these. Yep. You invite your crush over. You be like, look, let's watch Crash Landing on You. Something like this. Or you put one of these on them. You put a little hometown cha-cha-cha. You know what I'm saying? You play one of these. Bro, I swear it's the same character in every single show. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Wait, you invited a girl over that you liked and you guys watch Bloodhound? What's Bloodhound? Let's see. Bloodhound. K-drama. What's this one about? Is it good? Oh, bro, you brought a date over to watch like a action one? You treated her like one of the homies. She was probably like, why am I watching this? No, but guys, for real though, these are so good. These K-dramas are so good. Richard, what's your favorite show? And Reagan, out of all the options you could have invited your girl over to watch, you decided to watch Bloodhound? Or did she recommend it? You too locked in, bro. Think about HBO, Sopranos, The Wire, Game of Thrones, 6 Feet Under, Oz. Oh, she was a boxer? Dang. I hope you ain't pissed her off, bro. Wait, that's like the third time someone mentioned Band of Brothers. Wait, AW, you brought up the K-drama topic. What's your favorite K-dramas? Wait, CJ, Breaking Bad, is that your favorite one? CJ, is Breaking Bad your number one? Wait, chat. Okay, wait. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Chat. We're gonna make our own. We're making our own list. We're making our own list, chat. So that everybody, if anybody needs to watch TV shows, they can watch this. Here we go. Chat, capital. We're gonna make it a Google Sheet. So people, oh wait, let's just go to Chat Capital. Let's go to Chat Capital HQ. And let's add one over here. Okay, here we go. Chat Capital. TV recommendations. Okay, this is how we're gonna do this. The show, the ranking, the show, and the platform that we can watch it on. And it's not, and look, this is not like what the world thinks, it's what we think. It's what we think. Okay, chat? It's what we think, guys. Screw the world. We make our own rules. We make our own rules, chat. All right? All right. Okay. Okay, the rankings, we're gonna put the rankings later. We're gonna put the ranking later. But SAS Rogue Heroes? What's that? We're gonna write all the recs. So SAS Rogue Heroes. Oops, how about you spell? Can you do SAS Rogue Heroes. Okay, so there's what platform? If you guys, okay, spam your favorite shows and the platform that it's on. Okay, so Garrett, which one is it on? Richard says The Witcher. Oh wait, but Richard, on The Witcher, They changed the dude. You see that? I ain't spoiling nothing for you, but like, bro, they changed the guy, Richard. Isn't that crazy? That's on Netflix. Okay, so The Witcher, Shameless, My Boss, Chinese drama. Band of Brothers. What else? Oh, what was the one that Reagan said? Reagan, you said, what was it called? Bloodhound? That's on Netflix, right? Band of Brothers, that's HBO. Oh, CJ says Breaking Bad. Tiger King. Longmire? What's Longmire? Longmire. What's Longmire? Your Friends and Neighbors? Okay, we're gonna call this Show Rex. Okay. Oh wait, guys, we didn't even say The Walking Dead. Thank you, Richard. You guys can't forget about The Walking Dead. Walking Dead, Netflix. What else? Oh, y'all, can y'all see? I know Garrett's a little blind, but here we go. The Walking Dead, Vikings. Where's Vikings? Is Viking on Netflix? It's on Netflix, right? That's like an OG Netflix show, isn't it? Oh, Kivil didn't want to continue? Wait. Oh, James. Is Primate, is that like that Native American show? Or like that really old ancient one? I think I saw that. It was kind of the thing where it's like, hold on, I think I saw that show. I think I watched the whole thing. It only had like 6 episodes or something. And it was about like the girl that couldn't speak or something. Is that the one you were talking about? Your Friends and Neighbor is Apple TV and Prime. Amazon Prime. Garrett, you might be the first person that I've ever heard that watches Amazon Prime. Bloodhound, Netflix, Succession. Succession is on, what, HBO? Also Crave. SpongeBob SquarePants. You can't go wrong with SpongeBob though, Loki. Paramount. Dexter. Dang, Reagan, you watch a lot of TV, boy. Silicon Valley. Sopranos. Suits. Silicon Valley is funny. Longmire, Netflix. Sympathy for Mr. Nice Guy. I've never seen this before. What is this? Wait. Is it called Sympathy for Mr. Nice Guy? Oh, you mean this? Sympathy for Vengeance? that what you're talking about? Oh, Vengeance Trilogy. Wait, so it's the Vengeance Trilogy? What's it about? South Korean theater, thematically linked film. Revenge, ethics, violence, and salvation. This sounds deep. This is elite ball right here. This is elite ball right here. Vengeance Trilogy. How do I watch that though? Last Kingdom. Squid Games. That was good. What's the Last Kingdom? I feel like I've seen that. Super Pumped. The Battle for Uber. Ooh, Oz. HBO. The Battle for Uber. The Battle for Uber. Ooh, Altered Carbon. That was good. They had one of the Captain American dudes in there. Dang, chat. These are a lot of shows. Y'all be watching TV. Oh, you binge with your parents? Hey, that's cool though. Ooh, Industry. Industry. Taxi Cab Confessions. Ooh, The Rookie. Fubar. Sense 8. What's Sense 8? Dang, I think we got a good list. We got a really good list. Oh, Atlanta. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Club de Cuervos. Oh, Entourage. How you spell Entourage? Entourage. Oh, we never added Game of Thrones, boys. Wait, did we even add Squid? We didn't even add what's the name? Game of Thrones and Peaky Blinders. I'm gonna have AI fill in the gaps of the platform. But guys, like, what's like number one here? I think we have Sopranos. But what are we doing here? What's number one? Like, what's the first one I should watch? 100 Years of Solitude? What platform is it on? ADUP. All right, guys, we have a list of 50 freaking things. This is crazy list. I think out of all these, the Vengeance one sounds the most like. What is Canopy? What's Canopy? Oh, we can't forget about South Park. Oh, I'm gonna get it from the LA Public Library. I gotta go to the OC one though, but I'll pick up the DVD. That's the elite list. So when y'all hop in here and take a look at it, y'all can see what we rocking with. So if y'all ever need show recommendations, just go to the tab called Show Recs. Y'all can come in here and rock and roll. So don't y'all ever say you won't know what show to watch. We got all the shows right here. We got all the shows right here, chat. All this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got all the shows right here. All right, let's get back to learning something here. I feel fine. The Marcus is feeling kind of frisky. Oh, we're gonna talk about that later. Let's go to see what's happening in the world. Gulf states in race against time to propel Iran's onslaught. There are only so many air defense interceptors available to knock down an almost limitless number of drones. Is this a drone war? You guys, you think we're in a drone war? You think we're in a drone war? I'm trying to catch up on the markets. I'm trying to catch up on the world. What they got going on? Trump's case for war with Iran faces growing scrutiny. Oh, they said that the threats weren't imminent. Iranian drones and missiles challenge stretched U.S. forces. The downing of 3 U.S. jet fighters in Kuwait highlight the risk of the conflict with Iran. Rest in peace if we lost any soldiers out there. Israel was not ready to take on Hezbollah again. Now it can. The Iran-backed Lebanese militia attacked its powerful opponent with rockets and drones. Lots of drones going on. So should I stop studying and sign up for the military? Nah, we're not going to have a draft. You'll be fine. You can go work in investment banking still. So, where are they getting these drones from? China? China probably makes hella drones, right? Let's look that up. Iran drones? What's LMT? What does LMT do? Oh, Lockheed Martin. Mm. 10 to $30,000 of drones. High-end drones are $100,000. Reagan, that's good. That's good that you pointed that out. Never invest in things that don't align with your ethics, man. You know, like I don't like cigarette companies. I don't like alcohol companies. I don't want to buy things that profit off of the downfall of a population or a group of people or a healthy habit. You know, so it's good to be a values aligned investor. So if you have that thought in your stomach, man, feel very confident in that and stick to that. Even if the world is telling you to buy some things or trade certain things, stick to your heart, stick to your values, stick to your gut. All right, my man? They are cheap. That's crazy to think about how expensive these drones are. But I'm trying to see, like, where are these drones? Like, I want to see a picture of it. Iran's Shahed drones have brought terror in Ukrainian skies. Now they're being deployed in the Middle East. Oh, so they use these also in Ukraine. Okay. Iran's noisy 50,000 delta-winged Shahed 136 drones have long been an unwanted sight over the skies of Ukraine. Oh my goodness. A video from Bahrain shows a delta-wing drone. All right, we got to stop showing this chat because it's out of respect for families and people on both sides. There might be lives lost in those clips. So let's jump from that. Anyway, they're using drones. We need to focus on business. We're not going to do the world today. We're doing business, chat. So let's focus on what's happening in businesses in America. American businesses, what are y'all doing this week? All right. Okay, here we go. They're still talking about, we talked about this last week, but they're still talking about this block, like, firing. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's like a crappy company trying to get slimmer and improve their margins. He's not doing he's not doing anything record breaking. You know what I mean, chat? The dude is literally just like making an excuse to improve the profit margins, right? I don't know why he keeps getting like, this is like the second time in a row he's gotten like top article headline for letting people go and implementing AI. That's not, oh, what the heck? I don't get it. That's Greg Abel. He's supposed to be the new CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. Here's some private equity deals. BlackRock and EQT are acquiring AES. That's like utility services business or like a large owner of utilities. Elliott accepts revised bid for Toyota Industries that values it at almost $40 billion. CPP and Equinix in $4 billion deal. Oh, chat, we own Equinix. We own Equinix, chat. How did it do? Bro, our Equinix is dropping the ball. What the heck? Oh, not really. Maybe not then. They're buying Nordic data center operator. That's not bad. The newest front in America's supermarket war is Kentucky. Dude, you bought Iron? Isn't that stock a scam? Wait, Reagan, I think that stock's a scam. Isn't that the one? Isn't Iron the scam? One of those, a short seller came out and produced a report that showcased that it was like, that had like, it had like no employees. Or Iron's the data center one. One of those things that's a scam. One of those that says like the quick, it's like one of those catchy, I think it's Iconic maybe? Or IONQ or something like that. One of those is a scam. But what does Iron do? You gotta, when you guys put these tickers in here, I'm not Google Finance. You guys gotta tell me what they do. Oh, so it was Iron that was painted as a scam. How did they? So wait. So what's the? So are they or are they not? ADub? Were they wrong? Because that's the stock that like, it was all over Twitter last year. I think that was like the most active Twitter stock. Iron. Doesn't Iron have like the slanted logo, green logo? Yeah. This is the one. Yeah, bro, this is a scam. All right. Or wait, was it something else? Analysts yawned at the report. I'll tell you. Was it a scam? Wait, so Reagan, why'd you buy it? What's your thesis? I don't know Iron that well. Wait, let's watch their thing. We're gonna watch their data centers. Let's see what they got.
Welcome to IREN's Prince George site. This is a 50 megawatt data center powering both Bitcoin mining and GPU workloads side by side. Here, IREN provides cutting-edge AI cloud services to a range of customers, all powered by renewable energy. This enables our customers to access powerful GPU compute, eliminating the need to build or maintain their own infrastructure. These clusters...
That sounds just like Equinix. Does that not? Like you build your own farm and data centers, and that allows for some of the other folks to not have to have their own data center infrastructure, right?
Are purpose-built.
You got paid, and then you went and bought Iron and Brookfield at open. Reagan, once again, what is your thesis? Don't be buying stuff just because you see a logo in a chart. Reagan, this ain't your first time here, Shredlord. You know the work that we put in to find out whether a stock is good or not. What homework did you do, bro? And why are you buying a stock that you didn't pitch to Chat Capital first? You gatekeeping? Reagan, you gatekeeping, my man? Just like you was gatekeeping silver? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway,
support high-performance workloads, including artificial intelligence, machine learning, and scientific simulations.
how do we know this is real? Has anybody gone to this site? It's low-key theoretically in the middle. How do we know that this is not AI footage? Chat, how do we know this is... A-Dub, what's your evidence that this is not a scam? Have you procured their services? Iron is like an NVIDIA play in 2016. Why, though? You got to keep asking why. Go below the surfaces, guys.
What sets iron facilities apart isn't just that they're powered entirely by renewable energy. It's also the innovative design and advanced technology that makes them uniquely equipped for the demands of today and tomorrow. When you look at one of our facilities from the outside, you can already get a sense of our clear and intentional design.
Now we're talking.
Rows of
I
racks
like that thesis,
containing
Reagan.
various computing resources run along each side of the building, while a centralized hot
Reagan, what's their profitability? Cash flow. Are they profitable? Are they growing? What's their EBITDA and cash flow profile and margin profile?
aisle in the middle channels heat upwards and out through the roof. Our hot aisle containment system is designed to handle immense airflow, moving 250,000 cubic feet of air per fan. That's enough air to fill an entire basketball court every second. Beyond Prince George, Iron is building Horizon 1, a direct-to-chip liquid cooling deployment at its Childress data center focused on AI co-location. Horizon 1 is designed to support power densities of 200 kilowatts per rack for NVIDIA Blackwell and the next generation of GPUs.
Interesting.
Here we showcase our state-of-the-art GPU compute racks. Each server is a Dell PowerEdge XE9680, equipped with 8
There's
NVIDIA
Dell.
HGX H100 or H200 GPUs, specifically designed to handle the most demanding computational workloads. These servers feature high-performance Intel Xeon scalable processors and NVMe storage configured in RAID for enhanced resiliency. This combination ensures exceptional processing power, efficiency, and reliability, making them ideal for advanced AI, machine learning, and deep learning applications.
Pound it, brother.
Every detail of our infrastructure is built for both performance and resilience.
Guys, I have a question. Has anybody seen a list of all of their or Equinix's suppliers? Like, do we know what everything is in here that's like lit up? Like, do we know? Like, we should probably dive into this, right? Like, if the whole thesis on the data center side is like AI co-location, there's not going to be 15 different brands of networking cables, Ethernet cables, optics cables, and photonics cables, right? There's going to be like a standard best-in-class name for interconnects, optics, photonics, or photonics, cooling. Like, has anybody found or discovered a map or a value chain or like an illustration that just outlines, or even like a supplier list? Like, it would be amazing if Iron or someone else published like a full supplier list of like every single supplier and their spend by supplier. Does that exist? Like, we should probably figure that out, right? That way we can get a sense of just like what is deeply entrenched, what has high switching costs, what has a diversified customer base, like little things like that. You know what I mean? Like, Iron's cool, but I think the play, I don't know. I think the play is to get, at least the short-term play is to get into these components, right? Or my favorite thesis, get on the design and construction layer. You know what I'm saying? That's more of like a more nice, boring business. Ooh, James, you think Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft are going to make their own cables? Why would they do that? Does it make sense to do that? needs to be a software business that allows for data compressing and data optimization to not have useless repetitive storage. I think if there is a clear supply chain choke point of storage and memory, then there needs to be a data layer that can or a software layer that can automatically, once data has been ingested into the data centers and network by a customer, they should be able to do like data cleaning, organizing, and organizing, standardization, deleting redundancies, streamlining data, cleaning it up, and like compressing it. I think that needs to exist. I think that should exist. You know what I mean? Dell's rocking right now? Why is Dell rocking? Dell. Ooh. Dell's cooking low key. Dell's cooking low key. You think Dell has room to run? What do y'all think? For Lauren, what up, top dog, Shred Lord? They are holding huge supplies of RAM. Smart. That's smart.
Finally, we utilize a 10 gigabit Ethernet network for monitoring, managing, and updating devices within the infrastructure. This network collects performance metrics from servers and power devices.
And who's producing the Ethernet cables? Like, we need somebody to do some market mapping on here so we can figure out like who's doing what. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be so cool to see, chat. That'd be so cool to see like who's doing what. All right, so Iron is apparently a big position for Reagan and ADub. And both of those guys are passionate about it. All right, let's see. Where is I need to see some presentations. Let's see. Hit me with it. What we got here, Iron? Okay. So Iron's earnings report. Here we go. Can you guys see? We're about to get smarter on this name. Reagan, I hope you read this before you bought the stock. InfiniBand is a high-speed hardware-based networking architecture specifically designed for the high-performance computing and AI data center markets. Nice. Thank you, A-Dub. Okay. $3.6 billion GPU financing secured for Microsoft's contract at a under 6% interest rate. Okay. Strong customer base demand to date with multiple advantage negotiations. It's like 15% of your portfolio? All right, fine. Anyway, you still bought it, all right? You're a part owner of this business. You need to represent, okay? Lock in, Reagan. Lock in. A competitive moat built for 7+ years. They secured power, operating data centers, contracted AI revenue, founder-led team. They have 2,000 people? Jesus Christ. The 3 C's, capacity, customers, and capital. So they locked in long-term capacity across British Columbia and Childress, okay? 3.6 gigawatt of secured grid-connected power across Sweetwater and Oklahoma. I think a lot of data centers are probably... What's Wall Street Bets? What's that? What's Wall Street Bets? Wall Street Bets display? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. English! Bro, I'm not Gen Z. I don't understand Gen Z lingo. Put it in old man terms for me. Then the customers are strong hyperscaler and enterprise engagement. And then capacity. Also, Reagan, the fact that you bought this and you didn't even dive into some of the financials like this, that means I'm likely going to short this. All right? All right? I'm kidding. I'm joking. But usually that's what we used to do. They used to be the play back in the day. If someone that didn't understand the business model was like putting a bunch of the money into a company and they didn't understand the financial profile of the business, I typically shorted it and ended up working out well because in the long term, it like price corrected. And usually when it's like that, they either heard it from a friend or on a tweet or on a Reddit. And usually when it's there, it's like months too late. And all that volume is doing kind of like a last sprint. And then it typically reverses after that. Dave? I think I looked at Dave. Wait, did Dave just go public? They recently IPO? It's a fintech company, right? You think so? Dave. All right, we're gonna look at Dave after this, guys. Dave. That sounds very familiar. I gotta say. Dave. I might have met with them. Okay, McKinsey, Prince George. They have all this power out here in British Columbia. Now, their customer, I want to see who their suppliers are. Like, I want to see who their suppliers are. That's what I really want to see. Okay, so not telling us the suppliers. Oh, they're burning a lot of money, though, guys. They were burning 155 million one quarter. I mean, they made a bunch in one quarter, but they don't show full year financials. Maybe not burning that much. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Godspeed to you, Reagan. Godspeed to you, young man. Good luck, brother. I will say, though, don't buy a stock without reading the recent investor presentations, checking out a handy-dandy report called a 10K. All right? Always read this whenever you're buying a stock. All right? It takes literally 5 minutes in the world of AI, but it can give you more about a business than you can see in any type of tweet. All right? You got to read this. You got to understand it. The most important sections are for you to understand this part, the business overview. Also, it's important for you to read the risk factors because management is legally required to articulate what the key risks are in a business. Also, you should read the management discussion and analysis. That's where they give their commentary. And then the financial statements. When you see the financial statements, you want to just get a good little gut check to see what's happening with the numbers. Okay? And as we can see here, revenue is growing exponentially. And you guys are talking about, oh, it's pivoting to data centers. But as it's pivoting to data centers, as you can see, it is literally 16 million out of $501 million of revenue. So that is simply a marketing tactic. It's not actually a driver of the business model today. So it's not inaccurate to still say that this is a Bitcoin mining business, chat, right? It's still not inaccurate to say that this is a Bitcoin mining business, especially if 95% plus the revenue is still Bitcoin mining. All right. Anyway, boom, 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 boom. They have been changing their operations. As you can see, like their EBIT, where's the operating income? Their EBIT has been improving. They went from burning annually 157 million to 27 million to now barely almost breaking even on an EBIT basis. Okay. But it gives some pretty good things. Let's see what they're doing here on the balance sheet. Jack would puke on this name. I don't think Jack likes this kind of names. Where's Jack at? Jack, you like these kind of names? I don't think Jack likes these kind of names. They have $560 million of cash on the balance sheet. They are deposits, boom, boom, other receivables, PP&E. This is their data center infrastructure, $2 billion of data center property, financial assets and derivative assets. I don't know what these are. Accounts payable. This is their convertible notes. They raised $1 billion. I think they have an even larger one. And that's that. Okay. Okay. It's not scary. It's just like it's like a growth equity business. Still yet to be proven. It's its first year of being profitable, 2025. Or like semi-profitable. You know what I mean? But it's still super low margin. They still have a lot of execution risk. So I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Are we Iron, put in the poll, YouTube poll. Buy or pass on Iron? How you guys feeling about Iron? This isn't official. It's just more of like a pressure test. Taking a quick gauge. Literally the first vote was a pass. What's BTGO? Touch a company like BTGO? What's BTGO? All right. While you guys are voting on that, I'm gonna go dive into this business that. Anything else big in the news that we should be knowledgeable on? What's happening with Kentucky in the supermarkets? Anybody know about that? Does anybody know about Kentucky in the supermarkets? What's happening with Kentucky supermarkets? Battle for market share dominated by Kroger and Publix. The competition has led to improved in-store amenities such as sushi stations, cafes, while Kentucky ranks among the least affordable states for groceries. One of the most least affordable states? What the heck? I didn't know about that. So Publix versus Kroger. I'm all in for Kroger, by the way. I love Kroger. Okay, so the competition between Publix and Kroger is intensifying as each pushes into each other's territory. Publix plans to have a dozen locations in Kentucky. Cincinnati, Ohio-based Kentucky Kroger's backyard by the end of the year. Kroger is in the process of expanding its Harris Teeter banner in Florida, where Publix's headquarters and 2/3 of its store fleets are located. So the battle for market share is forcing both grocers to sharpen their value proposition to shoppers, particularly Kroger, whose satisfaction score trails Publix, in addition to rolling out more promotions and buy one, get one deals. Kroger and Publix are offering more in-store amenities to boost visit frequency and basket size. Wait, guys, this is actually really freaking interesting. So we're having a battle of the grocery stores. This is literally a battle of the grocery stores, guys. Right? Is it just me, or is this a freaking battle of the grocery stores? It's the freaking battle of the grocery stores, chat. Hold on, let's see. It's the freaking battle of the grocery stores. What do you guys think? Are you guys buyers or sellers of Publix and Kroger? Do you guys like? Where do you guys shop, by the way? Like, I'm curious where you guys shop. I shop mainly at Ralph's, but Ralph's is a Kroger brand, so I mainly shop at Ralph's. I think it's like it gets the job done for me, Jet. It gets the job done for me. I'm not that big into like Whole Foods and all that stuff. Only to get like I like Whole Foods for their family deal. Like the family deal is like super practical, super efficient. And I think it's pretty cool. But let me see. Let's go to Kroger. Boom, let's go to Kroger stock. I think Kroger's a cockroach business. I think it's a cockroach business. I think it's not going anywhere, chat. I don't think it's going anywhere. Yeah, I think it's a cockroach name. I don't know what y'all saying, but I think it's pretty nice. I think it's pretty nice. Loblaws? Wait, we actually read about Loblaws the other day, didn't we? Did we read about Loblaws the other day? Okay, hold on. Let me get my vibes. Okay, so that was quick. I'm gonna make me a little thing on this Kroger. Y'all really not liking this Iron name. Reagan, you never told me what BTGO does. Let me look it up myself. BTGO. BitGo. Wait, didn't BitGo go public? Yeah, BitGo went public. You don't think it's a good name? Oh, it just went public. And it pooped the bed. Sheesh. Crypto. Crypto sucks. Just kidding. Yeah. JK. Three grocery stores and one finance plus one worldwide ETF. Amen. Godspeed to you, brother. If it was me, I would just buy index funds, VOO or SPY. Keep it stupid simple, Reagan. Okay, so that was that. Guys, I need to do a speed run. I just need to get smarter on the world. Lululemon's founder intensifies board battle. Okay, I don't care about that. Target to remove artificial dyes from the cereal aisle. That's not really that relevant to me. These are consumer. Why are we looking at? Oh yeah, this is retail. I was like, I don't care that much about retail. Earnings. Norwegian Cruise Line says Caribbean missteps will weigh on 2026. Okay, here we go. Chinese AI firm Minimax more than doubles revenue in the first post-IPO results. Minimax. Y'all heard about Minimax? What's Minimax? Dang, Minimax is up 18% today. Year to date. Hold on, year to date. Since January 9, the stock's up 156% post-IPO, chat. Is an AI company. It develops multimodal AI models and consumer applications. And has a AI consumer app called Talkie. Y'all like Talkie? Anybody from China? Anybody Chinese in the chat that know about these? Talkie and Xingyi and Hailu AI? What's the defensibility of these things, guys? They're crushing it and doubling revenue, though. All right, what else we got? What else we got? Monte de Paschi eyes higher earnings. Payouts after Medio Banca interrogation. Medio Banca. Huh. Wait, family money meetings. You guys have family money? Wait, let's watch this, chat. Y'all have family money meetings? Wait, chat, we all family. We're about to have a family money meeting real quick. Lock in, family.
Do you need to hold a regular family money meeting? Here's why I decided to start one and how it's totally changed my financial life. 10 years ago, my partner and I sat down with a big money goal. We wanted to save up to buy an apartment, but we had to get really comfortable talking about finances. Interviewing billionaire Ken Rickey also taught me a thing or two about how to hold these recently.
We have them quarterly. Every year, once a year at the big meeting, I walk through the estate plan.
Here are my 3 tips on hosting a
James, I totally agree. Just like set the tone. And they need to get with it or they don't touch it, you know?
successful money meeting.
But James, how do you teach your kids about like saving and investing and budgeting? Any hacks? Any like hacks?
The first is being consistent. Holding these every 3 months has brought intention to a task that's really easy to ignore. After all, talking about money can be really stressful. 2, find a neutral location. For us, that usually means our couch or on a long road trip, no distractions, no pressure, just a place to focus.
Hold on, Hargo Ben, I made you a promise, didn't I, yesterday? Let me get you right, champ. Let me get you right. You just want to break into private equity, right? Let me show you. All right, I'll show you. Where is this at? Boom, recent start. I'm gonna find it for you right now, top dog. I'm gonna find it for you right now. Thank you for following back up, dog. Thank you for freaking following back up, my man. Dun 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 dun. Nuts. What about this? Nope, not that. What about this? Nope, not that. What about this? Nope. Buy side recruiting. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Download. I'm gonna put a PDF in the Discord, okay? But this is what it is. I found it for you. This is what it is. You need to be doing all this stuff for how to like get a job in private equity. Here's the daily reps, what you need to do. Here's the networking cheat sheet. Here's the technicals you got to do. Here's accounting courses that you need to do. And then fundamentals of private equity. Udemy courses. Udemy is like $5 a month. It's worth an investment. But I'm going to put that in Discord post-stream. All right, back to these family money meetings.
And number 3, come prepared with an agenda. For us, that usually means tweaking investments or checking in on spending, or even dreaming up new items to put on our bucket list, like saving up for a dream vacation to Japan or even hosting a big party for a milestone. And when it came time to buy that home, we actually decided to stick to renting. But if we...
All right, this sounds not useful. Anyway. Asian government bonds follows middle. Okay, we're not talking about that. Oil, nope, not talking about that. Airlines, nope, not talking about that. Jeez, it's literally everywhere. C-suite, piloting AI tools. Ooh, here we go. Oh no, Papa John's is closing hundreds of pizza shops. What's happening to Papa John's? What the heck? Chain works to turn around his business as the broader sector struggles. Papa John's is struggling? Chat. What the heck? Papa John's is down bad. I never knew that. Someone needs to take private Papa John's. Okay. Sweet Green's sales fall despite price hikes. Oh my goodness. The salad restaurant chain said 2025 results fell short of expectations and it's moving quickly through its transformation plan to strengthen its core business. Like, what's the headline thesis here? I think the headline thesis for this is that, like, broadly, chat, I don't think people are eating outdoors as much. You know? I just don't think people are eating outside like that. Your daughters manage your rental properties? Bro, do they want to manage any in Michigan? Because I need somebody to manage my rental properties in Michigan. Because I'm about to crash out on some tenants. All right? All right? Because I'm for sure about to crash out on some tenants. Okay, but this is, all right, this is so fascinating. The story of two fast food retail brands, like healthy fast food ones. You have Sweet Green that's kind of declining and not meeting expectations. And then you have some like Kava. These restaurants need to stop going public. I totally agree, bro. I totally agree. One, we have too many of them out there. And we, like, it's just, I don't know. Okay, fourth quarter sales rose. However, foot traffic fell at existing locations. I'm not that bullish on like the fast food, not fast food, like healthy food segment. Most of the companies that are going public nowadays don't need to go public. Oh, facts. That is facts. Jack, what do you think about iron? I got the hiccups today, chat. What the heck? I got the hiccups today, chat. Whatever happened to capital-intensive business models? Yeah. Businesses suck these days. Like a lot of companies just are trash. You know, we're being inundated with businesses that just like shouldn't be public. You know, Fitch downgrades Paramount after the Watermills announcement. All the ways Netflix can actually won. Okay. Container shipping stocks. Okay. America's. Telecom. SoftBank Group's PayPay targets 130. Wait a minute. SoftBank Group's PayPay targets a $13 billion valuation in its U.S. IPO. Once again, this one likely should probably stay as a private fintech business. Like, why are more fintech companies going public? We don't need more fintech companies. I think it's a commodity play on data centers, and you should be wary of what you pay for it. At least it's a real business. Okay. Oh, the old Papa John's wants the company back? Tell him good luck. Tell him good luck. All right, hold on, chat. All right, I think I'm getting knowledgeable what's happening in the... Oh, here we go. A new threat to power grids. Data centers unplugging at once. Dozens of data centers abruptly dropped off the power grid in recent Virginia incidents, forcing operators to take emergency action. Oh, I never knew about this. Early last year, a cluster of data centers in Virginia suddenly dropped off the power grid, threatening the stability of the already vulnerable system. Why did they fall off the grid though? This is good to know. This is good goop. This is good goop right here. Data centers falling off. I'm writing notes of what's happening in the markets, chat. I keep me a little log so I can be smart. Stock fell 65%, so let them have it back. Oh, snap. The coal industry's comeback. What do y'all think about coal? Are y'all big proponents of coal? Coal industries comeback. Coal is going to be necessary to bridge the gap for high energy use of AI. Absolutely correct. I'm making a short on that after stream, actually. I'm writing down all the ones that I make a short on. I'm going to talk about coal. I'm going to talk about data centers popping off. I'm going to talk about comparing Sweet Green versus Kava and Publix versus Kroger. Do you guys like the new style of the shorts that came out today? Did you guys see my new short, by the way? Do you guys even watch my freaking Instagram shorts? Huh? Please tell me you watched my Instagram shorts. Hold on, let me pull it up. We're going to watch it together. We are watching it literally together. Oh, never mind. Is it up? Oh, I can't actually. Because I have sounds on it, it's going to freaking do a audio VOD triggering. Oh, you don't do Instagram? Oh, dang. Come on, James. Well, at least you show up to the live streams. I'm joking. Oh, you watch my stories too? Thank you so much, Hargobin. I appreciate that, Top Dog Shred Lord. Barry Dillers, IC agrees to sell. Care.com. Okay. Stocks mix while oil prices pair gains. Like, we got to figure out, like, what's needle moving. All right, so that's the Wall Street Journal. This is what we have to do every single day, chat. We got to do this. Then we got to check Bloomberg. James, no, you're not. All right? Everybody in here is young in the heart. You're young in the heart. You're a shred lord, my man. Hey, my man, you're a shred lord. All right. Okay. Literally, you cannot go on any news site without seeing something about Iran. Wait, hold on. Chat, Jamie speaking. When Jamie speaks, we listen.
Geopolitical. Maybe the companies will start to lay people off. And so I look.
It's not bad. Actually, there's a lot of optimism. There are a lot of different companies that are building things and investing things. I mean, how vulnerable really is the U.S. economy right now to some sort of geopolitical shock?
Well, it may not be geopolitical. Maybe the companies will start to lay people off. And so I look, the most important thing in the world today is geopolitical. What happens to the free Western democratic world, which has kind of been under attack by Russia and Ukraine, by Iran in the Middle East, a little bit by China, who wants to, divide and conquer the Western world, and, both militarily and economically. You have all their neighbors are rearming because of their actions, not because of anyone else. So those are the most important things. I'd add global deficits are so large, but those are like, I call them like large moving tectonic plates that may or may not affect the economy in the short run. They may be determinative in the longer run. And some of these things, when you talk about war, Vietnam, did it affect the economy in the very short run? No. It had a 20-year effect after that. So you got to look at these things as they're moving plates that can take 5 years to have an effect, but effectively real. Right now, the economy is doing fine. Asset prices are high. People are assuming things go on. I mean, no one you talk to has any idea the credit spreads can gap out a lot. And they could, just because of sentiment. And so yeah, I think there's a little bit of a little more exuberance than I think there should be. But we've had years of it. And, the one big beautiful bill adds to growth this year. Bank deregulation, other deregulation adds to growth, and animal spirits. So we'll see.
Okay. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate the context. All right. U.S. considers capping NVIDIA H200 chips at $75,000 per Chinese customer. That's so mean. Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you up. I love everything that Jamie says. I'm a big fan of Jamie Dimon. You ain't gonna find Jamie Dimon in the Epstein files. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay. Does Bloomberg have anything that is differentiated from what Wall Street Journal had? Is there anything in here that gave us more context than what Wall Street Journal did? I'm trying to get my daily digest, chat. Drone strikes Amazon data centers. We know about that. U.S.-China trade chiefs to meet mid-March. Okay, who cares? Chinese trade volumes were on record path before the war. Marcos says Philippines has ample oil. The Pinoys got oil? Hold on. The Filipinos got oil? Who knew that? What the heck? I never knew about that. What these Filipinos doing these days, man? Hey, what the Filipinos doing with all that oil? I told you, hey, Pinoy power, baby. You ever see all those mopeds? Yeah, all the Filipinos and Indonesians, they be rolling on the mopeds. It makes sense, though. But that's not a lot of oil, though. It doesn't, like, one moped takes, like one moped is, yeah, he has been A-Dub. I agree. They all leak? Oh. What the heck? What's happening with the space race? Was the space race SpaceX waived confidential IPO filing as soon as March? there's not like, I need like needle moving articles. I need some stuff that just like freaking shocks me, tells me about a new niche, a new business model. You know what I mean? Like, where's those articles that we're talking? Like, you remember the article we talked about like 2 weeks ago, guys? We were talking about the freaking the aircraft engines being used, like old jet engines being used for data center powering. Like, that's a net new, very informative piece of work. Like, look. All these journalists are just copy and pasting the same topics and just writing their own Claude response. They're talking about the same topics with different language and a different logo on top of it. We need to be people. What happened to the journalists that go and investigate crazy darn weird niches of what's happening all over the world in different businesses and business models? Wait, James, give me the update, bro. What's happening to the jet engine businesses? What happened to our stock, bro? What happened to our stock? Don't we own one of these now? Or we never did vote on those. What was our watch list? Our watch list had one of these. FTAI, what's been happening with it? The engine shortages are going to get even worse? James, do you still own these FTAI stock? What's been happening? What the heck happened on the 26th? The hell? That was a crazy buying opportunity, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that, chat. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this freaking is ripping. This is a ripper. Sheesh. Everything's so expensive right now, chat. Everything is so expensive. It's a dangerous market out there. It's such a dangerous market because so many things are going up that shouldn't go up. I think the FDAI type of names have a right to exist to go up, but some of the other ones, it's kind of just like you gotta really ask yourself. Oh, AER. What about AER stock? What's AER talking about? AirCap. Boom, and then boom. This is absolutely crazy. Jet engines powering data centers. Dale. I mean, this one isn't like ridiculously overrun. I'll tell you that. But over the fact that it's a pretty name. It's a pretty chart. Guys, I'm not going to hold y'all up. We got some crazy good value names on this watch list. Like, it's like some crazy good names on this watch list. I kind of like these. I kind of like these. Malibu boats to buy Finland's Saxtor yachts. What you know about Malibu boats? Mexican convenience store operator looks to revamp fintech unit. OXXO. That could be a cockroach business too. OXXO stock. OXXO. Because they're literally everywhere in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Oh, FMX. That's what it is. FMX stock. Fomento Económico Mexican. It literally didn't move for... What happened here? It literally didn't move for 5 years. Wow, that's crazy. ATD? Didn't somebody do ATD? Oh, we were supposed to look at Dave. My bad, James. We were supposed to look at Dave. I know he was looking at some stock. Dave. Dave, investor. I need my focus music. Where's my focus music? Let me get in my focus tunes. While I hear James is trying to tell me about Dave. Boom, 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 boom. Presentations. Let's see what they got here. James, this better be good. This better be good. How's the stock been performing? It's been ripping or what? What's your entry point too, James? All right, you guys don't like, you guys aren't a fan of iron. Let's see what we got. Where's Dave? Let's talk about Dave. 2,535%. What the heck? How is this even possible? All right, guys. So let's learn about what, whoa. Look at this EBITDA growth. Huh. Okay. Okay. Exceeded full year 2025 guidance. Original full year guidance. They beat guidance at 60% versus an expected 20 to 25%. Their EBITDA was $220 million. They doubled their EBITDA original full year expectations and their upward revisions. Establishing 2026 guidance. Build a superior banking solution for everyday Americans. Okay. Majority of Americans are struggling with their finances. Their TAM is 185 million customers, and the key customer profile for those that have trouble managing their cash flow, minimal to moderate savings, and overdraft typically 20 times a year. And they need access to affordable short-term liquidity. And it's usually both young and or financially challenged Americans. Okay. So the TAM grew to almost 20 million customers since 2021. Legacy banks need to charge high fees to everyday customers. So the overdraft cost to access $100, $34, $35, $36, $36 versus $5. Annual bank maintenance fees, 180, zero annual maintenance fees. You think in 2 to 3 years it's gonna be bought for 25 billion? Where do you get this information from, James? James is such an insider, bro. Where do you get these buyout nudges from? Due to legacy banks' higher cost to serve, inefficient customer acquisition costs, and limited interchange revenue. So the cost to serve for legacy banks is around $300, but they're able to lower that due to its low cost to serve, and it's 81% lower. The technology is an antiquated tech stack versus a best-in-class cloud-native platform. They have better underwriting technology using their scalable Cash AI underwriting engine. They have hundreds of thousands of employees as opposed to Dave, which has less than 300, so they're more efficient. And then when it comes to facilities, they have no branches. No branches at all. Operations, cutting edge, SaaS versus high maintenance. Durbin exempt. Okay. Okay. I like this thesis. When did they go public? $2022. Okay, I knew it. I think I looked at them. I looked at the pre-IPO round. Dave stock. I remember the business. Wait, yo, Dave. No, I never met this guy. And they were able to actually have the ticker Dave, D-A-V-E. It's been up 25%, 21% in the past days. Why is it up 10% after hours too? Earnings? The stock virtually unmoved though. Jeez. I told y'all about the fintech collapse, right? Dang. Sheesh. You think it's on its way back up? This is also inclination that it's like, I don't know. How do we feel about fintech? Chat, how do we feel about fintech? Like, this is insane. This is actually insane. I'm surprised no one bought, like, why didn't no one buy them out here? Let's add it to our watch list. I'm gonna start having to assign coverage to y'all. So y'all start monitoring some of these names in the watch list. Okay. Oh, it became beat after beat afterwards? Ooh, okay. All right, their business strategy. Acquire efficiently, extra cash, short-term liquidity to consumers in lieu of overdraft fees, capital light product due to short duration. Remembers a full service, no mandatory fee banking solution. Okay, okay. Extra cash product. So this is the, what is this extra cash? Is it a loan? Is this like a buy? Is this like a pay? Wait, what is this? Is it a? Wait, is this a earned wage access product? The product overview. Debit cards, extra cash, ATM withdrawals, goals account to save up for certain milestone things. How do they make money? Interchange, incentive, deposit, referral fees, IW fees, and ATM fees. So they don't charge any like interest or anything like that. Now their business strategy. Wait, their presentation is actually wonderful. I'm actually learning a lot from their presentation. Acquire. Their business model is to acquire efficiently by marketing top-of-mind liquidity pain points and scale marketing engine with attractive LTV to CACs and short payback periods. I like that. We should be asking for a brand deal, by the way. Dave. Who is this? Kevin Frisch. We're gonna connect with Kevin Frisch. Tell Kevin Frisch to give us a freaking brand deal, Kevin Frisch. Kevin Frisch. And this Jason guy. Once they accept, we'll talk to them. All right, let me take my email on there. Oops. I just closed my thing. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Dun, dun. Okay. Back to Dave. All right, so I get Dave. What's the other one we're supposed to be looking at? You're not selling anytime soon. It makes sense though. It makes sense that a business like SoFi needs this, and other traditional banks that like they need to find like modern Gen Z, millennial, and Gen Alpha consumers are not touching this traditional banking stuff, Joe. What's CLW? Clearwater paper? Mommy, give me some of these boring niches. I like that. All right, American pulp and paperboard. Let's go read about the business. All right, here we go. Clearwater paper. This just came out too, last month. Lock in, boys. Clearwater. Oh, you can't even see it, my bad. Reading song. Okay. Clearwater is well positioned to deliver strong results across the cycle. Paperboard industry is cyclical, driven by supply and demand balance. Currently in down cycle as new capacity is added ahead of demand recovery. Across the cycle, adjusted EBITDA margins target 13 to 14%. Why are you giving me a crazy cyclical name, Jack? Exploring options to expand our product offering. Post-consumer recycled content, compost plate. Okay. Industry trends, modest demand growth in 2025. SBS industry shipments were flat. Demand growth of 1% projected for 2026. SBS price per share foot is now below CUK and CRB levels. Some consumers are looking to substitute between substrates. Bleach paperboard net exports are expected to improve in 2026. This seems like a tough one. This seems like someone's going through the mix. Let's look at the stock. How down do we think it is? Take a bet. I haven't looked at the stock chart yet. But let's see how down they probably are. What is it? CLW stock. I bet in 1 year it's down 50%. Between 50 to 75%. 1 year price, 1 year look. Oh, I was close. 40. It's down 40. You can just tell by certain industries and the positioning and posture in certain names. Usually things like this are probably getting wrecked, chat. They're probably getting wrecked, right? But let's get smart on this anyway, so that we can know what to avoid if this one doesn't have a way to come back around, or to see if there's a way to improve this thesis, right? Like there could be something in here that just pinpoints that they're on the up in the next few quarters. Expectations are lower, so they could easily potentially beat and rip for the rest of the year. But they have negative earnings per share? Ooh. Well, it is a very cyclical name, and we're in a downward cycle. Management acknowledged that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see their 10K. You know how we do, chat. We read a 10K a day. Today's 10Ks that we read Iron's 10K, and we're going to read this 10K. And if we read a bunch of 10Ks every single day, we're going to be the smartest investors in the world. Governance? Where's their filings? Quarterly results. Yeah, 10K. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that goop. Give me that for the Goop Troop. Thanks for that name, Garrett. Goop Troop. How do they define their business? Clearwater Paper is recognized as a leading manufacturer and supplier of solid bleach sulfate paperboard packaging products, serving independent converters through North America. We participate in the North American paperboard market, which encompasses approximately 10 million tons and is divided into 3 principal substrates, each offering a diverse array of applications. SBS substrates, which is solid bleach sulfate, constitutes nearly 50% of the market. Coated unbleached kraft, CUK, and coated recycled board comprise the rest of the market. The paperboard products produced are inherently sustainable, aligned with prevailing trends. Okay. No one cares about all that. All right. Through 2024, we underwent 2 significant transactions that focused our strategy exclusively on the paperboard packaging sector. Looking ahead, we expect to consider further acquisitions. Okay. So they purchased paperboard manufacturing facility and associated businesses in Augusta, Georgia from GPI, and they paid $700 million plus an adjustment for wood inventory and other assets. Okay. Tissues business. Producing private label tissues was divested to Sofidel. We received $1 billion in cash, less the adjustments for working capital. They got out of the tissue business. I didn't know they were in the tissue business. There could be some upside. Like I think they just have a bunch of businesses and operations and facilities that just aren't profitable or have poor utilization, especially in this kind of opportunity. Or it's just like we need to take a bet on the pricing cycle of this. Like we got to figure out where we are in the SBS pricing. Because if you can buy into something like this at this low, 40% down in the last year, and we're at like the tail end of like a downward pricing momentum in the SBS market, that could be a play. I just don't know where the SBS market pricing is going. I never looked at SBS pricing. Okay, page 34. I need to see the financials. Why are they hiding the numbers from me? go here? Let's go. There we are. Okay, here we go. Cash position went down by half. Yeah, but poor allocation of dollars, though, you know what I mean? So revenue is virtually flat, not really growing that much. This grows at inflation. Negative gross margins in this business. Burning money like crazy. But the key is like one good profitable quarter could crush it. But this is the beginning potentially of a bad downward cycle. Like, guys, you don't know how long you're pooping the bag, and no one can control cyclical pricing and demand businesses like this, supply and demand businesses like this. No one. It's tough to pinpoint this. What's on their balance sheet though? $30 million of cash, $200 million of receivables. What's their market cap? $241 million of market cap. $241 million market cap. And it's got $200 million of receivables. 280. This is why Jack told me to look at it. I've cracked the code, Jack. I knew it was coming. You can buy a business that's sitting on $500 million of net assets, only 340 of long-term debt. But look at the PP&E though. Look at the property. You can literally buy this business and have you can have a fire sale of just properties and manufacturing plants and equipment. Theoretically, you could. So like if you do like a truly net asset, less debt, it's an attractive, like deep value business. You know what I'm saying, chat? Does that make sense? Essentially, if this were to go to market right now and sell, it would sell for about, I don't know, call it like $300 million. According to what the market says. That's according to the market. But once you own it, you have a building worth $2.4 billion. You have $200 million of cash supposedly coming soon. You have inventory on your shelves of $281 million. Granted, there's some depreciation. You gotta pay your bills of $200 million. And then you got like a loan that's probably long-term, low interest rate, $350 million. But outside of that, it's pure value. You know what I mean, chat? And it's in like a downward cyclical thing, though. The only issue is that like this business is not going to grow. The market's going to continue to puke. This is a good distressed private equity play. But you can't underwrite growth in this story. Because you got to essentially assume that like this industry is going to have the same. Usually when you do like cyclical businesses like this, you underwrite constant price. Besides, paper towel and tampons, toilet paper is going to be less and less needed. That is true. I'm a big bidet user. But I knew this was coming. As soon as Jackson said, look at CLW, I knew something about the balance sheet was I knew something was coming. I'm a student of Jack on SoundCloud's book value thesis. I'm learning from Sensei. I'm mastering the way, Jack. Jack, let's start a distressed middle market private equity firm and start letting this stuff rip. Buy these things, sell absolutely everything, and once we sell all this stuff, we give all the employees a bonus and a letter of rec to get a new job. Quick flip, man. Call it a garage sale. Call it a garage sale, my man. That's funny. All right, let's talk about optics, shall we? Because I don't know if you guys noticed, NVIDIA said they're putting $4 billion into optics, right? Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. So NVIDIA plans to invest $2 billion in Lumentum to grow capacity across advanced US-based manufacturing and deepen R&D collaboration in data center optics. NVIDIA announced Lumentum Holdings to accelerate innovation across advanced optic technologies into research and development and next-gen AI infrastructure. Non-exclusive agreement includes an NVIDIA multi-billion-dollar purchase commitment and future capacity access rights for advanced laser components. Additionally, NVIDIA is investing $2 billion into Lumentum to support R&D, future capacity, and operations as the company builds out its U.S. manufacturing capabilities in a new fab. Here's important. The optical interconnect technology and package integration are critical for the continued scaling of AI factories, improving the energy efficiency and resilience of large-scale AI networks. This expanded collaboration will draw on the strengths of NVIDIA's leadership in AI, accelerated computing and networking, and Lumentum's leadership in optics and advanced manufacturing. The investment enables Lumentum to scale its manufacturing capacity and R&D to meet the needs of future AI data centers. All right, so AI has reinvented computing and is driving the largest computing infrastructure build-out in history. Together with Lumentum, NVIDIA is advancing the world's most sophisticated silicon photonics to build the next generation of gigawatt-scale AI factories. This multi-year strategic agreement reflects our shared commitment to advancing the optic technologies. Okay, so I get that. But why'd they do it for both? Why'd they do it for both Lumentum and Coherent? They did two. Didn't they do two today, chat? Yeah, and Coherent. Okay, so what's this one about? So they announced another strategic partnership for the optics technology to scale next-generation data center architecture. A multi-year strategic advancement that will frontier advanced optic technologies, manufacturing capacity, R&D. Non-exclusive rights for purchasing commitments. They literally announcing the same thing. This is literally the same thing. So one is photonics and one is optics. So this one's photonics. This is also photonics. Anyway, I'm confused. I'm so confused, chat. Why did they do both? Why do you think they're doing both? Kendall, NVIDIA invests in literally 500,000 companies. So many companies. Why did NVIDIA invest in both Coherent and Lumentum? Do they offer the same thing? Or does NVIDIA want to use one for something and one for the other? We gotta understand these things, chat. All right, so they announced a $4 billion investment in both Coherent and Lumentum to secure the AI data center with both specialized photonics, using light rather than electricity to move data. NVIDIA's dual investment is a strategic move to diversify its supply chain. Capacity and supply security. As AI clusters scale to thousands of GPUs, traditional copper wiring is hitting physical limits. Optical networking is essential for the AI factories. By investing $2 billion in each, NVIDIA secured long-term purchase commitments and capacity. Both deals specifically support the US-based manufacturing and R&D efforts. Technology advancement, NVIDIA is pushing for co-packaged optics, where optical components sit directly within the chip packaging to increase it. Okay, so here's the overlay. While there is significant overlap, they have different strengths that NVIDIA is leveraging for the distinct parts of the roadmap. So Coherent's core strength is the broad offering, including continuous wave laser chips and optical transceivers, while Lumentum focuses on EML, electro-absorption modulated laser chips for high-speed transmissions. And NVIDIA's focus, sustained position across multiple products. Okay, that's not really helpful. You didn't answer my question. This didn't. My question as to why they invested in both versus only one. Think like a hedge fund tiger cub. I told you guys my thing doesn't freaking listen. Y'all talking about, oh, it remembers you. This one don't remember me. All right. Technology bifurcation, EML versus CW. NVIDIA isn't buying the same thing twice because these companies dominate different parts of the Photonics roadmap. To win at the 1.6 terabit and 3.2T networking, NVIDIA needs two distinct laser architectures. And Lumentum dominates in the EML chips, and these are high-performance, ultra-high-power lasers essential for co-packaged optics, where the laser sits directly on the chip to move data at massive speeds. Versus Coherent has a deeper focus on continuous wave laser chips, and these are the workhorses for standard optical transceivers. By backing Coherent, NVIDIA secures the high-volume, reliable supply needed for the millions of pluggable modules used in today's InfiniBand and Ethernet fabrics. Okay. Eliminating hold-up risk. From a fund perspective, NVIDIA is executing a vertical integration play without the overhead of an acquisition. That makes sense. This is currently nowhere near enough supply to meet the demand for AI lasers. By investing in both, they move to the front of the line as the only two US-based fabs that do this product. And then pricing power protection. If NVIDIA only backed one, that supplier would have massive leverage to jack up prices as AI factories scale. By funding both competitors equally, NVIDIA maintains a duopoly that they can play it against each other to keep the pricing very low. Okay, I like that. Geopolitical de-risking. NVIDIA is using its cash to force the onshoring of its most critical subcomponents. Okay. Are they used in the same products? Are these going to be simultaneously used on the same NVIDIA products? Or light or higher end high performance product and call for the and high volume? Go deeper on operational applicability and product synergy. What they got for us? What they got for us? Come on, dive deep. We're learning so much today, guys. My head's expanding. I think I reached the point where my head's expanding. Okay, here we go. They will be used on the same high-end products, specifically the upcoming Rubin and Blackwell GPU products. So the operational applicability. NVIDIA's roadmap bifurcates networking into two distinct physical layers. You cannot build a million GPU cluster using only one of these technologies. Okay, so Lumentum's co-packaged optics and external laser sources are going to be used for the scale-up fabric NVLink that connects GPUs within a single high-density rack like the Vera Rubin NVL72. Because Rubin's GPUs run extremely hot, lasers cannot sit on the chip. Lumentum provides the ultra-high power lasers that sit in a separate cooled box on the rack faceplate, pumping light into the GPUs to move data at 3.2T speeds. Let me read that again. So because the Rubin GPUs get very hot, up to 100 kilowatts plus per rack, the lasers cannot sit directly onto the chip. And we're using lasers because the copper can't keep up. But Lumentum provides the ultra-high power lasers that sit in a separate cooled box on the rack faceplate, which pumps light into the GPUs to move data at 3.2T speeds. Okay. Now, Coherent is the scale-out inter-rack specialist, and they focus on the 1.6T to 3.2T pluggable transceivers and 6-inch indium phosphide wafers. They're used for scale-out fabric, InfiniBand, and Ethernet that connects thousands of racks across a massive data center. Coherent is the volume leader for the standard pluggable modules that are the backbone of the Spectrum X Ethernet Photonics switches. Their 6-inch wafer transition gives them a 4x cost advantage, allowing NVIDIA to scale the connectivity tissue of the AI factory at a manageable price point. So the product synergy is this one rack with 2 solutions. On a Vera Rubin NVL system, these technologies operate simultaneously. Lumentum's lasers handle the ultra-low latency NV-link connections between the 72 GPUs in the rack, while Coherent's 1.6T transceivers handle the InfiniBand uplinks that connect the rack to the rest of the supercomputer. High power laser, and then it's the highway. Product here, high performance versus high volume. Core innovation EML versus the IMP 6-inch wafers. Okay. All right. Okay. That makes sense. Hey, look, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I'm still trying to figure it out, though. But, are they both used at the same time? Or it depends on data internet needs. Let's see. Because it's just like we need AI to just give us the fundamental stuff. They're used simultaneously within the same high-end systems, but they handle different traffic lanes based on the data's destination. That makes sense. Okay. So on a single Vera Rubin NVL72 rack, both Lumentum components and Compare components are both active. The internal layer, when GPUs inside the rack need to talk to each other, using NVLink, NVIDIA is moving toward co-packaged optics. This requires Momentum's ultra-high power lasers to pump light into the chips to move massive amounts of data with low latency when the GPUs need to talk to each other. But when they need to connect with other ones, okay. So when the racks need to talk to the rest of the data center using an Ethernet cord, that is when there's high volume transceivers, and that's okay. That's like a pluggable thing. I get it. Chat, I get it now. I understand it. So just imagine we had a PC in a room full of all PCs, right? We're going to call this room the data center. If we need within our inner PC, one PC, we need to have data transmitting within the same PC. We would use the high performance co-packaged optics, Lumentum. And that's going to be connected to the NVLink that NVIDIA has. That's the internal layer. If we want to send data to the next PC within our house, we need to have a normal Ethernet cord, right? So like standard Ethernet cords like down here, that's what Coherent makes at the data center level. When it comes to like the internal like inner transition speeds, that's what Lumentum makes. Now the question is, which one's going to be more important? Internal data center or data center to data center thing? Or like things like that. Or like, not data center to data center, but like rack to rack communication. Who knows? It all seems very important though. It all seems very, very important. I'm a winner. Not winner. I think it's a winner. I am a winner though, because I am an owner of it. So let's see. I wonder how CEO HR's been doing. How did they run following this announcement? So they went up 15% versus Lumentum only went up 10% today. Year to date, they're crushing it. They're going absolutely hard, boys. This one's crazy. I think this is the next memory play. But I'm worried that like things like this kind of prevent the memory type of run. I think when a company like Lumentum and Coherent announce partnerships with NVIDIA to have exclusivity, I think you're going to not be able to like see a severe supply shortage, which gives these brands an incredible amount of pricing power. So with that, I think they're kind of limiting their upside, but it gives it a more of a defensible playbook. You know? Not to say it's not the future of compute. I don't know. I don't think copper can handle what we need to do right now. I think it actually viably serves. I think this is going to be like a test for the market to see if like NVIDIA's partnership with them can actually lead to just like next gen performance within the data centers for these racks. So I think it's still early to tell. There is still a lot of hype. There's a bunch of hype, but it's just like, it's early to tell. There's a lot of retail names in it. I'm considering selling, actually. Like, I think it's time now for me to just like collect my chips and get out of there. Just because of how much run up it's been, as well as the amount of retail noise in the name. Now it's like there's a lot of retail folks in the name. And when I got a lot of retail folks, I don't like being at those parties. So I think I'm gonna take my chips and leave. But it's worth understanding that like this is like a very early proof point that this stuff is pretty attractive for the broader space. So I don't know. W Photonics and optics for now, but we'll see. We'll see what they're rocking and rolling with, chat. All I know is Jackson loves his book value. Jackson loves his book value. As you can see, with Clearwater, that's got freaking $50 million in cash, $250 of receivables, $2 billion of inventory and PP&E. Yeah, you got to pay attention to all stocks all the day, like all day. Yeah, get in cheap, but then when things get really expensive, you got to have the conviction to walk away and not get too greedy. Like chat now is entering a territory where it's like you see names running up like this across all different sectors and all different end markets. Chat, listen to me when I say this. You can't get greedy, chat. You can't get greedy, y'all. All right? Not saying you should sell everything, but when you see a name that hits your price target and the thesis plays out and you've held it long enough, and you got long-term capital gains, and there's just a lot of noise, a lot of crowding in it, it's probably a signal. Like, think about the Bitcoin people. Like, what happened when you started to see all the ads for Bitcoin? All the ads for the Bitcoin ETFs? All of the tweets and the TikToks and the Instagram reels were talking about Bitcoin. What happened when all of the barbers, the Uber drivers were talking about Bitcoin? You had a last minute push in the last 2 minutes and the game ended, right? For some reason, all the time, it's like whenever the peanut gallery starts to get all in the mix in a quality name, that's when things start going bad. You know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes it's good to have a little bit of a sell-off. Like for the Bitcoin holders, I assume it's like pretty good to have this kind of like a reasonable pullback to give you like a healthier entry point, let folks settle, get the bad actors out, and focus on the true institutional holders. Like if Lumentum and the optics folks pull back, I'd be fine with it. To just normalize the name, to get it back to a healthy level. Because like when you look at stock prices, it's like it's a very clear indication if a stock is healthy or unhealthy. And it's a very clear indication if you can like tell if like a business is being toxic or if it's like truly low-key and sustainable. Right? So you guys got to be careful. It's weak. In an environment like this, chat, you got to be careful out there. It's dangerous territory. Everything's so pricey. Everything's so expensive. You got to be a selective net new buyer in this market, I'd say. But regardless, I want you to be very responsible. And if you need my advice on anything, just buy an index fund. Chat, just buy an index fund and go touch some grass. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, chat, let's keep cooking. Let's keep rocking. We learned a lot today. Like a little speed round of just learning. I needed that. And Reagan says buy silver. Reagan has all of the silver inventory in the world. That's why he's telling y'all to do this. Anyway, I appreciate you Shredlers locking in. I appreciate you guys playing the game daily on Investopedia. Make your investments, make your trades, join the game, and have fun with all this stuff too, guys. The stock market is one of the greatest universities for you to learn and grow intellectually, and don't shy from that, all right? So I'll catch you Shredlers literally tomorrow. I'm about to go lock in, get some stuff done, go to the gym. But take care of yourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Take care of your friends and your people. And remember to stay locked in, have a bunch of fun, and don't forget the ball out, all right? So go hard, keep going hard, and I'll catch you Shredlers literally tomorrow, all right? Daddy, I'll catch y'all later. Hey, man. All I know is I ain't buying iron. Just kidding. I gotta do my research. All right, bye, chat.